Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I am Shakil Ahmed and we are doing new secondary mathematics 2. We are in chapter 1 direct and inverse proportion exercise 1A and we will attempt today question number 13 and we this video is for class 7 or A level students. So let's start. Question number 13 is the pressure P pascals of gas in a container is directly proportional to its temperature T Kelvin. When T is equal to 10, P is equal to 25. Number one part, find an equation connecting P and T. Now here in this question they have mentioned that P pascals. Pascal is the unit of pressure and Kelvin is the unit of temperature. So don't be confused here. They have just mentioned their units, unit of pressure which is Pascal and unit of temperature which is Kelvin, and they have given already the values of T which is 10 and P which is 25, and in first part we have to just find out an equation which will connect P and T. So if we see, for this purpose, to find out the equation, first we have to find out the value of K which is constant. So we will use the values of T temperature and P Pascal. We will use these values and find out the equation, find out the value of P, find out the value of K constant. So we will take the equation will be pressure is directly proportional to temperature. So the equation will be K is equal to P is equal to KT, where K is constant. Now by doing some changes in this equation, P is equal to KT, we will make this equation for K, that we will be able to find out the value of K. So by taking T to left hand side, the equation will be K is equal to P upon T. So this is the equation for K, and by putting both the values which are given in the question, the value of uh, P which is 25 and temperature T which is 10, dividing by 25 with 10, the value of K will be found, and that is 2.5. And by putting this value in the equation which was P is equal to KT, we get the equation which is connecting both the values P and T, and the equation is P is equal to 2.5 T. So this is the answer of this first part. Now we will move to the second part of this equation. In second part of this equation, they have asked find the value of P when T is equal to 24. So by using value, by using the same equation which we have already find in part 1, we will use the same equation here. P is equal to 2.5, and by putting the value of T, we will get P is equal to 2.5 into 24. By multiplying 2.5 with 24, the value of P which we find here is 60. Now the third part of this question is calculate the value of T when P is equal to 12. So here we have to calculate the value of t when p is equal to 12. So for this purpose we have first find out the equation for t. So to find the value of t, we will make an equation for t from equation of the of part 1. Same equation will be used. P is equal to 2.5 t, just doing alteration in it, taking 2.5 to left hand side, we will get the equation of t is equal to p upon 2.5. So this is the equation for T, temperature. And so we will put the value of P here in this equation and just find out the value of T. So by putting the value of T, which is 12, and dividing 12 with 2.5, we will get the value of T, which is 48, T 4.8. So T is 4.8. So now in the third part of this question, they have just asked draw a graph of P against T. Here in this graph, we have just write down the value of P starting from taking uh, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. The value of P in the which is given in the question is 25. We have written these values on x-axis, and the value of t we have written on the y-axis. Here we have written the values of t here, starting from 1 to 10, and the value of t which is given in the question is 10. So while we have already written the values of p on the x-axis here, starting from 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25 is the value of p, and 10 is the value of t. So this is how first we have written these values, and then just drawn a line starting from the cross point, the origin of the graph. We have drawn a line starting from here, from the origin of the graph, and we will see where both values of p and t cutting each other. They are cutting here. So we drawn here a line starting from origin to the point where both values are cutting each other. So this is our graph and answer of this third part, fourth part of this question. That's all. This question is done now. Thank you. Please subscribe my channel and visit my website. Allah Hafiz.